What in the world just happened? We are a dedicated team of hardcore outdoor enthusiasts, committed to conserving hunting and fishing traditions. Although technology changes, we still strive to entertain the everyday outdoorsman. If you like fast-paced, hardcore southern hunting and fishing action, keep up with us and hold on. We are 704 Outdoors.
"704 Outdoors" TV show is brought to you by Barefoot Archery, North Carolina's leading archery dealer since 1966.
Welcome back to another episode of the 704 Outdoors TV show. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and we've got another great hog hunting adventure coming to you. Now, we travel all over the southeast in search of all sorts of innovative products in the hunting and fishing industry. And this year, while we're at the Cape Fear Wildlife Expo in Fayetteville, North Carolina, we actually had a gentleman stop by our booth, Mr. Ed O'Neill, and he brought his little tablet laptop, and he said, "Hey guys, I want you guys to check something out and tell me what you think." So he had 2 seats mounted on a platform that goes in your hitch. So immediately I started thinking, I could add 2 more seats to Project Skulldozer. We could have 4 shooters on my truck at one time. So without hesitation, I went outside, took a look at the Carolina 2 seat, and I tell you what, I was pretty impressed on what he had going on. You could watch the whole interview on our YouTube channel and get some more information about the Carolina 2 seat. Well, what did we do? We went to his place right there in Rockingham, North Carolina. We picked up one for ourselves. And so what we're going to do is he asked us, "Hey, can you test it out?" And I said, "Boy, you know what? We can use and abuse some products. So we'll take it out and we see what we can do with it." But I tell you, this thing's pretty comfortable. And we had some fun. And I tell you, man, I still can't believe how this hog hunt went down. But come hang out with me, and I'm telling you what, you might be just as surprised as I was. What's going on?
All right, how you doing
How
today?
are you?
Good to see you.
John McPherson.
Ted Smith, how are you,
Teddy.
sir?
It's good to see
Yeah.
you, John.
Good
Ed.
to see you again.
All right, good to
Hey,
see
how are
you.
you?
All right. Hey, I'm glad you guys stopped by today, and I'm really glad you're using our hook and book process.
Yeah.
Well, it's great. It's going to save me on shipping and having to put this together. Appreciate y'all doing that for me.
Absolutely. Hook and book is a great way to do it, and you'll be out of here in just a few minutes. And we built your unit exactly the way you ordered it online, and you'll be on the road before you know it.
That's awesome. We got some hogs pinned up, supposed to be here right at dark, so we're going to hook it up and go after them. See if we can't shoot some tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
You going to strap one on there tonight?
I'm planning on it for sure.
Well, I tell you, we got plenty of places to tie it down after you shoot it, and the platform will certainly hold the weight.
Yeah.
So this will definitely help you get your animal out of the woods.
That thing is solid. Been busy working, huh, Teddy?
Yes, sir.
Well in the way, huh? That thing is pretty stout. I think it's going to be great. I guess let's put them back on the truck so we can go kill some hogs.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
This segment is brought to you by X Factor Mineral Attractant, year-round attractant to grow and hold deer on your property. See more at camoedobsessions.com.
Looking for the best archery experience? Barefoot Archery in Charlotte should be in your sight. Whether it's backyard recreation, hunting, or 3D competition, we have the right equipment for you. In business since 1966, Barefoot Archery is the authorized dealer in the 704 area for Matthews, Hoyt, PSE, Barron Mission crossbows, and we have a large selection of recurve bows. Our experienced staff services most compounds and crossbows and can help you make the right choice for your archery equipment. From professional to backyard shooting, Barefoot Archery will get you on target. Barefoot Archery, 4410 Old Pineville Road in Charlotte.
This segment is brought to you by Black Butterfly Ammunition. Elegant designs for wicked destruction.
Well, y'all, we're out here at one of our hog removal jobs. We've got the Carolina 2-seat, and man, the bait site was hammered, son, hammered. We were actually going to relocate the bait down the power line a little bit so we could shoot actually from the 2-seat, but it ended up being about a 200-yard shot at night, and on top of that, with that bait site being that hammered, I don't want to leave it yet. So the great thing about this is so versatile. We're actually going to pull the pin and take that top platform out, and we've got one of those big old Blackout 300s we got from Bass Pro Shops. We're going to stick it right in there. And it's got a gun rack and everything on it. So that's the good thing about this. You can take it on and off the truck. We could actually use it in the blind and sit on it and be comfortable instead of having those stupid folding chairs and all that junk. So we're actually going to put this inside the ground blind, and that's where we're hunting from this week, because I tell you what, that thing is smashed. I'm going to back it up. We'll get it loaded up.
We didn't plan this out very well. It's pretty good. Cup holder. Like I said. Rifle holder. I got the barrel sticking out a little bit, right? I mean, it shouldn't really shoot. You know what? Let's slide it all the way that way.
All right, guys. We're out here in Polkton. Let's see if we can't get on some hogs. As you guys seen last week, me and John and Cody, we set up the ground blind and we put the Carolina 2-seat on the inside. And it's a little windy right now, and we got some storms moving in. It's supposed to rain, so we're getting in there a little earlier than we normally would. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to slide in there and see if we can't get it done. Got the old 223 with me tonight. Got the Vortex red dot. She's dialed in perfect for the distance we're gonna be shooting, and sure is a comfortable grip now that we got our ergo grips on there. But we are going to see if we can't get it done tonight, guys, so hang tight. I know we got a ton of hogs coming in there, and I'm excited to see how good it's going to be sitting in this Carolina 2-seat. Boy, did the bottom just fall out. Tell you what, there's a reason we got here early tonight. As you can tell, it was a little windy when we got here. Man, we didn't get in the blind, got everything set up, cameras out, everything in place, and it just started pouring. Glad we're in this big old blind. Tell you what, man, this thing is a monster, and it's kept us dry. So it's getting close to about 10 o'clock. I got pictures about 10:30, 10:45, so we still got another half an hour or so before they show up. So I'm just going to max and relax on this Carolina 2-seat. I tell you what, you see this thing? Old Cornbread made me a gun vise. Old crafty fool. Look at that thing. So I got me a tripod rig now. I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I got a gun on a tripod rig. Maxing and relaxing in the Carolina 2-seat. There's that hog right there. What in the world just happened?
This segment is brought to you by Ergo. We don't make guns, we make guns better.
I have no idea what has happened. Guys, what just happened? I have never in my life done that before. I've heard a lot of people say they've done it. I have heard a lot of people say they've done it, and I could never agree or disagree, but I have just bounced a 223 round off of that hog's skull. I mean, I hit him right in the dome piece, and it popped right off. I mean, I watched the footage over and over and over, and you could see that round glow in the dark, just, and as soon as it hits the side, you can see the puff, probably knocking the mud and the dirt off of his skull as it bounced right off of him. You know, I've been talking to old Scott Boger about these 450 Bushmasters he's been building. Might be a good time to get a little further in our conversation. You know, I still cannot believe that that happened. A 223 is a hot rod round. I've harvested tons of hogs, and it's the first time that's ever happened to me. But I tell you, I made contact. I really did. And I heard it from everybody on social media. I know it's not the caliber, it's the placement. You know, you guys can keep up with us all across our social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and you keep up with our everyday adventures just like this one, and keep up with us as it's happening, and you could rag us when we make mistakes like this one. But like I was saying, I was going to talk to Scott Boger, and we were going to get this whole 450 Bushmaster figured out in ASAP. Guess who showed up at a 704 Outdoor Studio? We've got Scott Boger from Big Dog Outdoors, also Performance Gunworks. And man, we met Scott, what was it, years ago?
Several years ago, man.
Swan hunt?
Yep.
Yeah.
Swan quarter, swan hunting.
This is something unique that they've been putting together, and I finally had it. If you guys seen just the last episode probably, I bounced a 223 round right off the top of a hog. I shot him right above the eye, and you could literally see the round. Well, you guys saw it. So instantly, I called Scott and I said, I had it. I'm putting the pea shooter up. What we got, Scott?
This is our kind of our signature AR. We build several different calibers and models. This is our BD-15 450 Bushmaster, and you won't bounce one of these off his noggin. You may put a canoe through it, but you won't bounce it off of him.
Heck no. I'm thrilled to death to get this beast out in the woods. And if you guys can see these rounds, man, these things do not play. So now this is, you build this from bottom. Now guys, this ain't pieced together. Now how do you put this together?
Well, we put it together like any other AR, but the difference is we machine our own uppers and lowers in-house, and instead of mass production, we hand fit each upper and lower to each other. So if you try to twist on this rifle like an average AR, there's no wiggle or no jiggle or any rattle to it. This thing feels like it's one solid piece, just by putting the pin in. That's no tension pins, no wedges or anything. That's just the way that rifle is machined to fit. It's that tight right off of the cutters.
And you even do all the specs on the barrel yourself.
We machine our own barrels. We buy a match quality blank, and from there we turn the diameter, the chamber, the threads, the muzzle threads, the crown. We do it all right there in-house. That way I can assure you of what this rifle's going to do when I give it to you.
I tell you what, guys, we're jacked up to get these things in the woods. So hang tight. We're going hunting. We're going to go shoot some hogs with these beasts. And make sure you check out Performance Gunworks. This is a BD-15 450 Bushmaster. You got several other calibers too.
We got all the calibers. Any AR caliber that you can think of, and some that you wouldn't think of, we build it.
There you go. But like I said, 450, we're taking her out. Y'all hang tight. We got some swine action coming.
We ain't gonna bounce anything off their heads tonight.
There's all this talk around town about how great Hal's Pawn and Gun Shop is in Concord, North Carolina. People keep talking about all the different gun manufacturers they carry, like Glock, Springfield, Smith & Wesson, Remington Arms, and so many more. And I hear they have ammo, holsters, stocks, and grips, and specialize in gun repairs, modifications, and custom builds. Plus they have any style of gun, whether it's for sport shooting, hunting guns, or tactical weapons. Hal's Pawn and Gun Shop, 595 Church Street North in Concord, North Carolina.
When you like to play in the dark like we do, you need equipment that works. 3D night vision units are lightweight, durable, and versatile. They mount on any daytime rifle scope, field tested, punished, and proven on a wide range of large bore caliber rifles. Coyotes, critters, and wild hogs don't stand a chance. 3D night visions are the most affordable night vision units on the market at only $299. Order yours today at 3dnightvision.com.
This segment is brought to you by 3D Night Vision, the most versatile and affordable clip-on night vision unit on the market. Visit 3dnightvision.com for more details.
So I called Sean. I said, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of hogs still coming into this Naked Oaks field on one of our hog removal jobs. There's a ton of deer, a ton of hogs, and they frequently visit that field. So we went out there, and I knew it was cutting it close. It was already dark by the time we got there, and so we didn't waste any time. We grabbed our gear, no pre-hunt interviews. We just grabbed our stuff, and Sean went off to his side. I grabbed my stuff, onto mine. And just like I said, hogs were already there. I knew it. I knew we were cutting it close. But as soon as Sean got close, he bumped hogs. They were running all over the place. I got to my side. I could hear them on the edges of the field. We both did our best to get in the box stands as quiet as we could. And I'm telling you what, in no time, the hogs were already back in Sean's bait. He had some medium-sized hogs and some piglets coming in. He was just trying to figure out where the sow was and see if he couldn't get a shot at a bigger hog. And then on my end, you'll never believe who stepped out. Old Big Mama, this smart old sow that I've been chasing for probably a year and a half, 2 years. She is so smart. She is the first one to get out of there. She stays in the darkness while all the other hogs get killed. She has just been able to elude us for so long, and I can't believe she finally slipped up. y'all. We done it. We put the old Performance Gunworks BD15 in a 450 Bushmaster. The 3D night vision, man, it all worked out. As you guys seen, man, it looks like a big old hog. We'll find out. But let's go see what we got. There were several hogs in that bottom corner, and when I shot this hog, it kind of made a loop and it come right here. I seen it right here on this corner, and it just stepped right in the edge of the woods. But it was a hog removal job, so I was trying to get on some other hogs. Usually we'll shoot and get all the footage, but I was really trying to get more than one tonight. And but boy, them other ones weren't playing around. So like I said, this hog kind of made a loop right here and went right in the edge of these woods. So see if we can't put our hands on it. Boy, it didn't go far, did it?
Golly.
That's a big old girl. That is a big old girl, y'all. Holy smokes. I knew it was a big hog, but man, that's a hoss right there. Look at that, that's a sow. She's got some cutters. You know, that's a real mature sow to get cutters like that. And tell you what, man, me and this old gal, we've been going rounds for years now. As you guys seen, she stayed completely away from all the other hogs. She didn't want no part of it. She was never intending on coming into the bait site. She just, you know, she kept her distance. Every time they come close, she got away from them. And, you know, she's always been in the shadows, staying hid. And we've harvested tons of hogs out here. And she has definitely gave us a run for our money, but
Boy, JP.
yeah.
That's a big old girl right there.
Yeah.
Looks like we get a workout tonight, don't we?
Yeah. God knows.
That's a hoss.
Hey, I tell you what, this BD 15, this 450 Bushmaster, put it on that big old girl. And I tell you what, I couldn't have done it without my 3D night vision, guys. Just mounted right behind the red dot. Had that clean, crisp little dot, as you guys seen. I'm glad we got this set up tonight. Well, we got some work to do. Let's get this old hog on the truck.
Go, JP. Oh my God. That's a hoss right there, Bo.
This episode is brought to you by Barefoot Archery, Black Widow Deer Lures, Frosty Bottom Tree Stands, Howe's Pawn and Gun, and Sniper Hog Lights. Thank you to these other contributors.